Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have a lot to get caught up on today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First of all, we had a stream here on Saturday, twitch.tv/cupfan135 in case you want to check those out. And we added a lot of things. First thing we added is a good guy door right here. Basically, I was getting caught on this door like this frequently, and also, you know, whenever you hit the button and try and walk through, sometimes you get caught on the door. And so this button here actually makes this door a good guy door. So basically, what I mean by that is the door stays open indefinitely until you walk through. And so, yeah, this guy will just stay open forever, basically, until we walk through this door like so. And then it closes behind us, of course. So that is a super useful feature to have. I can show you the redstone down here. Super easy design. So all it is comparator, redstone dust, piston with a cauldron, and then a torch is underneath this block right over here. And that's basically it. This is a super old design. I used this in Season 4 and also in the Let's Play world, so this has been around for quite some time, but just a really useful feature to have, especially when you have doors that sometimes shut in your face and it can get kind of annoying. So yeah, we got that. We also have removed the pathway here that led to the portal area, so we just sort of integrated the flowers here a little bit. If we make our way down here, I want to show you a couple other things, because we worked on the boardroom here a little bit on the stream, so let's just go ahead and head on down here. Oh yeah, by the way, you also might notice we have conduit power here, because we added a conduit in the lake on the other side over here, which I can show you in a little bit. But yeah, we added some things down here, so if we make our way through here, ta-da! We now have a hallway. So this hallway is something that I started, not fully finished yet, but yeah, this is sort of the design we're going for. We got bricks on the floor, we got stripped acacia wood on the ceiling, and then we have some Vex magic in the sides, along with some gray terracotta. So I think it looks pretty nice, looks pretty spiffy. So this is going to be our sort of hallway design down here. This also is new right here. So this is a quick travel method from the boardroom to the smelter. So we can travel up this, and boom, we're in the smelter area. And of course we can also travel down, land on the hay block, and we have 80% fall reduction. And we also have some pathways that are not yet completed, but we're going to complete them in a moment here, that go over to the kelp farm. So this one goes to the kelp farm over here. Again, just the same sort of setup with the bubble columns and the hay bale. So if we go up here, this leads to the smelter, and then, or not the smelter, the kelp farm. Did not mean to fall down there. And anyway, there we go. So yeah, this leads to the kelp farm. Let's see kelp smelting up in here. This is where we smelt up all the kelp here. And I basically made this because I don't want to like ruin this area at all. And in fact, I think we probably want to like fill in dirt here, so it's just, you know, there's no entrance visible from the top. It's all sort of done sort of underground here. So that is that. And we have one more area which we worked on. And you can obviously tell this is not quite complete yet. You know, we have to put down the bricks, the acacia, the gray terracotta. And that's where that one comes out right here. So those are sort of interconnected. So we have sort of like a mini network of tunnels now in here. And then we have one more back here. Again, this is also not done quite yet, but then we have this coming out here, and this actually comes to the factory area. So this comes out in the sugarcane farm area underneath the factory, so it's a little bit of a hidden entrance. I love how the jungle door like sort of hides in the in the factory there, and it doesn't affect the farm operation at all, so sugarcane farm is still going full blast here, harvesting sugarcane whenever, you know, sugarcane grows up in front of those observers. But then we can just, you know, come up here, go to any level of the factory we want, and just come out here. So we can travel now to the factory, to the smelter, to the kelp farm, all underground without coming to the surface at all, if we want to. And finally, last but not least, we have moved Captain Jack Sparrow down into the boardroom. So he's down here going to be overseeing some construction and overseeing, you know, the creation of the boardroom table and things of that nature. So that is awesome to see. Anyways, I think today what we're going to do is we're going to finish up these pathways here. So we're going to go through and just basically, you know, continue this sort of color pattern that we developed on stream. So we got the gray terracotta in the sidewall. Of course, we're going to have the bricks on the ground like this, the acacia on the roof, and then we'll have the lighting in the form of the sea lanterns and the Vex magic sort of inset into the wall just like this. So we're going to try and do this for all of the pathways here, so let's go ahead and get it done. So we got a respectable portion of this hallway done now. You can see we have this all done here, up to the doors here, and then we have this going down about halfway, at which point we actually have run out of bricks. So we need to go and check the bricklayer shop, see if we have any bricks available for finishing up this project, and also the other hallway we still have to go, plus potentially another hallway I might add here today. So off to bricklayers we go, see if we can find some bricks. Turns out we here at the bricklayer shop are suffering from success. That's right, we came all the way to our own shop, see if we could get some bricks, and turns out we've sold out already, which is a great problem to have. Great problem to have. What does this say? Diamond, the last diamond. So I think what's happened here is Green has come and spent his very last diamond to acquire bricks. I think this was the very last one he had on him. Let's see if we sold anything else here. We may have sold anything else, possibly. No bricks have sold. Okay, so we just need the bricks that have sold, the actual the old style bricks, these style of bricks right here. So we need to go and get some clay is what that means. So I guess it's off to the swamp biome for us. We're going to gather some clay in a large quantity. We got to smelt that up, restock, and then also have enough to work and finish our tunnel project at Con Corp. So let's head out to the swamp biome and do some major collecting of the clay. And you know what, while I'm here in the shopping district, might as well go ahead and check some of the other things around here. Probably got, some sales of cyan and potentially some other types of terracotta. Yeah, yep, okay. This is great. This is great. More diamonds for us, more diamonds. We do have some gray terracotta, which I might nab a few stacks of here, but yeah, I should probably just check all the other shops, see what other diamonds we have made here. Just finished checking all the shops. 36 diamonds, not too bad, not too bad. Bricklayer shop now restocked with bricks, and yeah, now let's go and finish up those tunnels. Alright guys, so we now have all of the hallways done here. So if I just walk on through here, you can see the hallway down to the kelp farm over here. We skip on down here. This of course goes to the smelter right there. That's where that water column goes. And of course we got the drop as well with the hay bale right there that reduces our fall damage when coming back down. And finally, we skip away across what will be the boardroom eventually. We will make our way to the hallway to the factory. And we have some stairs going up here, which makes this a little bit different. And we have these terracotta there. We couldn't really remove those because we have to have those for the farm operation. But yeah, still looks pretty good, I think. And we will be adding more secret tunnels and decorating them throughout the season to various locations throughout Con Corp. But for right now, guys, we have a very important meeting we have to get to. I'm meeting with Joe Hills, who's been golfing on the golf course for the last couple of weeks now. And yeah, we're going to meet up with Joe, potentially discuss some business dealings. So let's head out to the golf course and meet up with Joe. Joe, are you here?
Yeah, I think Cub, is that you? Yeah, I'm out at the driving range. I'm at like 3 something. No, that would be impossible. I'm at like 254.
Okay, I'm at the driving range as well. I'm here for our meeting, man. Here for our meeting.
Oh, was that now? Yeah. Let me just throw another pearl back real quick. I'm getting in the habit of, when I was a kid, I remember everybody was always like, you can't eat at the computer, because you might spill something. And I've gotten pretty good at eating at the computer anyway now that I'm an adult. But in Minecraft, I'll try to eat with the ender pearl in my offhand. And I'm still not adult enough to eat with an ender pearl, apparently. I often throw them.
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful. But I've seen you've been out here playing quite a bit out here. You've been practicing, you've been improving, I assume?
Oh, yeah. One of my throws was almost comparable to Scar. I got a 279.
That's really good, man. That's really good. Really good. Anything above 250 is, like, exceptional. Really good throw.
Well, that's great, because my bad throw was above 250, so I'm feeling pretty good now.
Man, Joe Hills. Pro golfer right now. Man, that's awesome.
Joe Hill's difference. Yeah, we need the Minecraft PGA Tour, and or something.
Yeah, yeah. I've been thinking about putting together a Ryder Cup or some other type of tournament. You know, we had a tournament earlier, but that was when it was only 9 holes. So we gotta have another tournament soon. But
Yeah.
Joe,
So, what do you want to meet about? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I wanted to talk about the dirt shop.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving it.
Dirt cheap. Yeah, dirt cheap.
Hmm.
So as you know, at least I hope you know, Scar has been a big fan of the shop for a long time.
Oh, yeah. He's my best customer.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's the best at everything, but he's also my best customer. So who can be surprised there?
I agree. I agree. So he actually loves the shop so much that we would actually like to ask you if you would consider allowing Con Corp to purchase the dirt cheap shop for some diamonds.
Oh, you're welcome to keep talking, but I'm not sure what that would look like. Like how what would that look like?
Basically, we would be buying you out. Basically, we'd be putting down
Okay.
a lump sum payment, bunch of diamonds for you, and we would
Okay.
we would
Well,
take over dirt cheap and run the shop ourselves. You know, maybe redecorate a little bit.
okay, so in terms of like the actual bill of sale, you guys would be buying the current facilities like real estate as well as the current decor, which you can do with what as you wish, but it doesn't have value to me outside the context of the shop. But I
Yep.
think a lot of the real value of Dirt Cheap is also in the branding. Dirt Cheap isn't just something that anybody could come up with.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sophocles first used the expression in one of his ancient plays, although obviously I had to translate that from Greek into English. But that's a lot of work. You got to go to the Google Translate, you got to copy and paste the right words from Greek, which is really hard when you don't know Greek. So I just want to make sure that you guys realize you're not just buying the inventory, or you're not just making an offer about the inventory, because we're not even at the buying stage yet. You're making an offer on a dream. And if I've learned one thing, it's that insulting people's dreams is not wise. So I'd like you to consider all of this fully before you continue.
Okay. Let me get you a little bit of like a look into like what we're envisioning with dirt cheap. Okay. We're
Okay.
we're envisioning a shop that not only sells dirt, but that sells coarse dirt, that sells podzol, that sells all variety of earthen material. That's sort of like the variants of dirt, grass blocks, for instance. We're looking to really take dirt cheap and sort of take it to the next level by adding the Con Corp brand and adding value on top of what dirt cheap has already accomplished. That's what our dream is. That's why we want to buy the shop.
Well, it strikes me like I understand. Okay, we're gonna strengthen the core mission of this established business by adding Podzol, even though there's no good valid Podzol related puns here. It's not like Podzol inexpensive is also an animal sound related to an egg you could buy in Minecraft, which you guys are also forgetting that the cheap and dirt cheap is multi-layered meanings here. So I mean, I'm not going to do your job for you, but I don't know, maybe figure out what like Pod Zoltron would look like, or golf course dirt or something. I don't know. There's gonna be portmanteaus here and wordplay that you need to explore if you want the customers of Dirt Cheap to really stick with the brand moving forward. One lump of diamonds. How many diamonds are in a lump?
I'm thinking about 64, about a stack of diamonds.
I was really hoping you would just reply simply some, but okay, 64 is a reasonable starting negotiating stance. Um if you were to run the business on any sort of profit share percentage, what would that look like? How much of a cut to the upfront lump sum would you be offering in exchange for a percentage of future profits?
Hmm. How much? So you're saying we wanted to cut you in at, let's say, like 50%, right?
Oh, well, that's way higher than I was thinking. Here, let's change night into day real quick. I don't,
Yep.
I don't negotiate after hours. It's not a good tactic. People get tired. They make bad decisions. Okay, I'm fully
Yeah.
rested now. What
Yep.
if one out of every 8 diamonds you made, you dropped in my mailbox? And so instead of taking 64 diamonds up front, I would take 40 diamonds up front. Now, I'm taking a little bit of a risk there because maybe you never even finish your renovations. Maybe the store doesn't get stocked. Maybe anything could happen. Things fall through. So, yeah, I'm taking a risk up front. But in the long term, the affiliation with the original owner is maintained. So you don't even have to say, hey, this is now a fully owned Con Corp venture.
The payment of 40 diamonds. Would you consider 1 out of every 8 diamonds and then 32 diamonds as the lump sum?
Well, that would require you guys move in 32 times 8 diamonds to offset that. And I'm not sure how much dirt is going to move through the store that is actually going to be paid for in diamonds, because if my number one customer was Scar and he's just going to kind of skim the dirt out, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's a little bit risky for me to take 32 up front.
How about 80 diamonds? Would you do 80 diamonds with no profit share?
I would do 80 diamonds with no profit share.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay. 80 diamonds it is. 80 diamonds it is.
Okay. I've got 2 separate documents here. One for the brand ownership and one for the mall location and inventory of the entire stock.
Okay. Okay. And I have 64 here and 16 there for 80 diamonds in total.
Excellent. Well, this is enough money. I might need to do some retiring on my own here.
Yeah. Yeah, you got quite quite a number of diamonds from this. So you got feel free to visit, any shops and spend them. Go on a little spending spree cuz I know you for a while there you didn't have too many diamonds, but now you're rolling them. Now you're rolling them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do have a lot I need to do with the musical threat emergency room under the Ministry of Truth. There's a lot of materials I've been needing to buy for this, and also some musical rats and performances I could probably pay for with these diamonds. So this should go a long way, I'm hoping, toward that project.
That's awesome, man. And yeah, we'll try and make the best dirt shop the mall has ever seen, increasing the value of the dirt cheap name, and we will indeed be honoring your initial founding of the company as well inside the dirt shop. So yeah,
Oh, well, that sounds wonderful. I always love it when people build shrines to me. So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, thanks for the deal, man. I appreciate it, and yeah, we'll see you around, man. Have fun out here at the driving range.
Alrighty, thank you, Cub.
See you later. So after a long negotiation, we have purchased dirt cheap from Joe Hills, the store here in the mall. This is the store we purchased here for 80 diamonds. Of course, we could have just, opened our own store right across the way for free. But, 80 diamonds for dirt cheap, that's a deal. That's a deal. We also get the inventory and this whole space here. So he does have like some eggs and some dirt. But we're not only going to sell dirt here. We're going to sell dirt. We're going to sell podzol. We're going to sell coarse dirt. We're going to sell grass blocks, things like that. Will all be sold here. So, yeah, we do have a little bit of stock at the moment now, but this store now belongs to Con Corp, belongs to us, and I think the first thing we're going to do is potentially change the name, but we want a name that also basically respects the dirt cheap name too. And so, I think the new name of the store is going to be Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. That's right. That's an 80 diamond joke, ladies and gentlemen. I spent 80 diamonds just so I could make that one joke. And that is actually going to be the name of the store. Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap. Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap. Dirty Deeds.